Hey, designers and developers, something we need to be super aware of is where our files live. And one of the most important ones is images. Oftentimes, like when we're working in Free Code Camp, we get an image off a website so that we can actually see it when we're in the online development environment. Because here's the thing, I have this picture, and if you look, it's directly in my folder. Okay. So it's in a folder on my computer. Well, my computer is my very own space. It's my very own location, and no one has access to that. I'm not a server. I don't serve anybody any of my stuff, right? In order for me to get my stuff to show up on a website, I have to upload it to a file repository like GitHub. Right now, I've got this URL in my CSS style sheet, and it's pointing to a website. I can tell by this HTTPS. And then other places, right? In my Tribute, if you go to the HTML here, then I have an image here, and it is also an HTTPS. So the source attribute points to an image. Other paths that we use or file names that we use are these hrefs in links that are pointing to documents within our own website. I use this image, right? And if I take a look at what the actual website looks like right now, it's got this background with like a spider web thing, okay? And I got that from the internet. It was on Creative Commons, or a royalty-free website. And yeah, so that's where I got it. And so it would be easy for me to just keep it at this particular address. In fact, show you, I can even go to this address or paste this in there. And there it is. So this was the original image, and that is where it lives. Well, if for some reason, look, this is a file path, okay? This is the actual file name, the pexels / photo, blah, blah, blah. Before that, this / tells us, hey, this is a child of this previous thing, which is this like numerical folder. And then in that folder, this numerical folder, is a child of photos because of that / again. And then finally, photos is a child of the domain images.pexels.com. Okay. So, and then images.pexels.com, we see it in the location of HTTPS. Okay. The transfer protocol. So if for some reason, let's say this image got moved into, 840, folder number. Well, since I don't have control over it, my website could have one of those broken image links, and they're ugly, and I don't want that to happen. So instead, I would save this image, and as long as I have the proper attribution and everything, then it's fine. I save the image especially with royalty free, just want to put it out there somewhere. And then also a lot of these, like a lot of people claim that this is their image that needs attribution. Very sketchy, but I'm gonna put where I got it from, okay? Because it's on a royalty free website, and boom. All right, so when I save this image then I save it onto my computer, right? And I did this already. I won't do it again, but I'll show you. So let's see. Okay. Images. Okay. So I saved this already as spiderweb.jpg. Okay. And then I went in, once I had it saved, I had to go in, and now I'll show you my other website real quick. This is my updated one here. And now you're going to see the styles.css here is different. So here now it's images / spiderweb. Okay. Why is it images? I didn't even say that. So if I just had this spider web in the root, like, let me show you. Move. So when a file is at the root of the website, okay, it's in the same folder as the containing files. So right now we're in styles.css, okay, and that styles.css is inside survey form project 1. And then also the image is inside that same form, and it's not inside any other folder. So in that case, this would not work, okay? This would work, okay? And then I could look and I can see, okay, right click over here, show preview. There it is, okay, it's working. But let's say that I change it now. I know that I want to put it in an image folder instead of just loosey-goosey. Because what if I start getting a lot of images? I want them all in that, okay? Image / it's gone. So you can barely tell that it's gone, but it's gone. Okay, so now in order for that to work, watch what happens immediately when I move this into the images folder. Move it. And, oh, it should be images. There we go. Whoops. Gosh, press tab or something crazy. There we go. All right, so now there it is, okay? So let me close this and show you a little better. All right, so what we have here, okay, is images, is the folder name, and then it's spiderweb. Now, this / is saying, okay, this file at the end here is in this folder over here. Well, this folder over here is actually in our root, okay? But we have got, in GitHub especially, some places you don't have to have this, but in GitHub especially, you have got to have a leading / when you're dealing with a folder, a subfolder of the root, okay? So basically this is saying, hey, this is, I'll show you again, this image, okay? This guy is inside this guy, which is inside this guy. So that basically what the styles.css, when the browser is reading this, it's going to be like, oh, okay, from the root, this is almost like saying from the root, go to images, then go to spiderweb.jpg. We didn't have to do that when it was the root, okay? Like we don't have to do it if it was in the main. I think I'm like I'm just like explaining the crap out of this. So I hope you get it. And let's move on. Oh gosh, I definitely have been known to over explain. People are like, okay, I get it. The next part. Okay, so we have it right here, but do we have it right in GitHub? That's what we've got to do next.